What up, YouTube? What up, social media? And what up, Scary Gang? I am June, and I'm back with my first reaction video. This is a animated horror story by LLMANA Arts, if I'm pronouncing that right. One of my favorite storytellers on YouTube. He do really dope animation, and his stories be dope as well. Of course, y'all already know I'm playing Remother, and I've dropped part 1 and part 2, and I'm going to be coming with a part 3 really soon. But I just decided to add another element onto my channel and do some extra content with me being Jump Scare June, watching horror videos. Y'all know I'm a bitch. Everything fucking scares me. When I tell you everything, I let y'all in on a little secret, alright? And I might make this part of another $30 giveaway. If y'all watch this video and remember what I'm about to tell y'all, I'll make another video later on. And then if y'all can remember what I'm about to say now, this is a really bitch moment I used to have when I was a kid. For the people that remember, I'll make it to where you guys can enter into like another 30 to 40, maybe even up to the $50 drawing. So when I was a kid, it's real simple. When I was a kid, I was scared of every fucking thing, from the Muppets to the Gremlins to sharks from Jaws and shit like that. So when I was a kid, probably up until my preteen years, I used to ask my big brother to go to the bathroom with me. And the bathroom was like the next room over, because I was so scared that a gremlin was going to fucking pop out the cabinets. And I was doing the same thing. Like, can you come to the kitchen? And I was like a fucking 12, 13-year-old asking my big brother, who was only like 2 years older than me, to come to the bathroom with me. And if he would leave the bathroom door, I would fucking freak out. Like, if I was sitting on the toilet and he walked away, I'd freak the fuck out. So that's to show y'all how shaky I always been. So y'all make sure y'all remember that, because I might do a video next week. Well, I'll do a video next week, and I'll like make it a trivia question for the people that can remember that, and I'll probably give away some money as well via Cash App. Before we get into this story called The Bridge, I'm gonna start doing something new. I'm gonna hit the lights and get it started. All right, so let me hit the lights right quick. It's a little bit darker. A little bit darker. Alright, let's get into this shit. Scare gang. Gang gang.
So this story takes place when I was about 16 years old. At my school, I played for the volleyball team, and every year we would go to a camp and do volunteer work for this guy.
Oh no, wow.
The camp was in the middle of nowhere.
That might look like it's gonna be Chad or something. We started to
work until 8 p.m. This was around October, so it was already dark at 8. My two friends and I were sitting around the fire.
When I was growing up in the hood, like I always wanted to rake leaves for money.
We heard that there was a small river down the hill from the camp, and we thought we could check it out.
Out that way.
The problem was that it was some guy's property, and the owner of the camp told us to not disturb him since the guy was a little strange. We weren't really supposed to leave the camp, but being 16 years old, we loved breaking the rules.
16?
We walked about 10 minutes from the camp and finally reached the river.
What kind of mama you got?
It was bigger than we expected, and there was a large wooden bridge that crossed it. The bridge was about 20 feet long and was big enough to let a truck.
See, I would have walked around the bridge, because I can't even cross the bridge.
My two friends and I decided to go under the bridge and check it out.
And I can't swim.
As we were walking by the shoreline, we saw two headlights off in the distance moving towards the bridge, so we bolted underneath it and hid. We then heard the truck roll over our heads and to the other side. My friends and I chilled there for a while, just talking and throwing rocks in the water. It was about 8:30 at this time, and now it was pretty much pitch black. That's when we started to hear a slow rumble in the distance. The same truck had come back, and this time it was moving much slower. We stayed put under the bridge,
driving in the grass or something?
Our laughter.
Eventually,
the truck moved over the bridge, but rather than going over to the other side, the truck stopped.
It don't even look like a truck can fit on that bridge.
The only thing you could hear was the rushing water and the hum of the engine. Then, the door of the truck swung open, and out came a loud thump on top of the bridge. Then we heard a loud scream saying, "I know you're out there! I'm gonna find you!" I looked at my friends, and they were both shaking in fear. This must have been the crazy property owner, and he seemed pissed that we were on his land.
Oh.
He started screaming and saying he was going to hurt us if he finds us. We could see that he had a flashlight and he was swinging it around looking for us. We heard loud thumps as he walked around a little bit, calling out for us, and thank God he never went under the bridge. Eventually, it went silent, and it sounded as if he went back into his truck. I was too terrified to move. We sat there for about 10 minutes, and then my one friend, who we'll call Trevor, whispered in my ear, saying that we have to go.
Trevor, I thought it was gonna be Chad.
I gave him a quick nod, and in slow motion, we moved out from under the bridge. We started to army crawl on the shoreline of the river, and I remember looking behind me to see the top of the bridge. I saw a white Ford F-150.
Shit,
and the
y'all don't see them headlights,
the
bro?
man staring right at me with a sinister smile. And he even
damn, he looked like Superman.
At that moment, I screamed and ran. My friend saw me run and took off after me. I could hear screaming from behind us. I took a quick glance behind me and saw that he was chasing after us. I couldn't quite make out the object.
The fuck you got a knife for?
It seems to be a weapon of some sort.
Crazy ass man.
We ran into the forest and ducked behind a bush. It was pitch black in the forest and we couldn't hear a thing. We sat there for a while, just shaking.
I would have stopped
crying.
crying.
The man never
like a
walked by us and we never heard him. After we gathered our courage, we got up and walked back to camp, got into our tents, and tried to fall asleep.
That's
the next morning,
thing. How people go to sleep after this
shit.
shit.
That owned the property of the river.
I be paranoid like a motherfucker.
The camp owner said that he didn't know much about the man, but he knows that he has some mental problems and he'd been accused of assault. I am so happy that we were able to escape from underneath the bridge. I can't imagine what would have happened if he caught us.
So that was the end of the story, y'all. It'd be good stories like this that really wasn't scary at all. It was more like suspenseful. Wasn't scary, but I'm gonna do another video. So I'm gonna keep it going. Let me do another video right quick. True creepy thunderstorm horror stories. So let's see what this one about. So I just wanted to double up on y'all since the last one wasn't that scary. So,
in the year 2009, I was spending a weekend with my uncle on his ranch when my parents were renovating the new house we had just bought. It was my second night there, a Saturday, and it happened to be during one of the biggest thunderstorms of the year. I'd say there were at least 3 crashes of thunder and lightning per minute. And we were in the heart of the storm because the thunder would crash not even a second after the lightning would. I always enjoyed listening to storms while laying in bed. So I stayed up a little later watching TV, just enjoying the ambiance. After the movie I was watching finally ended, I turned off the TV and tried to fall asleep.
Man, this gets the fuck out of me. But I can't sleep.
As I heard the lightning strike from outside, I could have sworn I heard some kind of metallic thud coming from outside at the same time. Scared the fuck out of me though. I didn't pay it too much mind.
I don't like that door being so dark. That's scary.
20 seconds later, I could have sworn I heard it again. A very distinct metallic thud coming from outside to match the timing of the lightning.
And I'm turning the TV back on.
I really don't mean to make this sound like a cliche horror story, but my uncle really is a kind of creepy guy, and I was never close with him, even remotely. So for that reason, I didn't feel right going to wake him up. I just tried to forget about it.
I'm getting scared already a little bit. Oh man, I don't like that shit, bro.
Now I was getting concerned. What the hell could that be? After the third time, I finally got out of bed and walked over to the window of the guest bedroom. The water pouring down on the window made it extra hard to see what was out there in the dark fields.
I know, right?
A flash of lightning momentarily lit up the property, but I couldn't see anything. However, once again, the sound of a metal hit accompanied it.
I'm turning the TV back on.
The sound was so close now, it sounded like it was coming from the left of the window at a blind spot. I was going to do something I knew my uncle wouldn't be happy about.
In there. Turn the light on, bro.
It would be a bit messy, but I was going to open the window and peer outside to see if I could see what the sound was.
This guy.
I unhooked the window lock and slid it up, and immediately the wind of the storm blew drops of rain into the room and onto me. I stuck my head out the window and looked to the left, and at that very moment...
Let me tell y'all something right quick. Black people always making fun of white people. But white people be doing some gangster ass shit. That's some gangster shit. Cause I wouldn't do that. He went towards the trouble. I'd be hiding. So maybe we the bitch. I don't know.
Lightning lit up the property once again. and I could see a person dressed in all black crouched down by the outside basement door with his hand raised in the air.
Fuck
and
that.
Before the sky went dark, I caught the briefest glimpse of what the sound was coming from. The person was bashing at the basement door lock. I pulled my head in and quietly shut the window, making sure to lock it. I was in a panic. I feared he might have seen or heard me. I ran back to bed and pretended to be asleep, facing away from the window.
Why?
Lightning crashed once again, but this time there was no metallic thud. My heart must have dropped as I realized this.
Go to your uncle.
I just stayed put in
what
bed
are you
for
doing?
the longest time, hoping whoever was out there would go away. After maybe 3 more lightning crashes without any thuds accompanying them, I thought it would be safe to go tell my uncle.
Some cold on my neck.
I turned to face the window and screamed.
Shit.
There was a figure, clear as day, standing at the window,
eyes,
looking in
man.
at me. I screamed as loud as I could and ran straight to my uncle's room. He went outside with his hunting rifle with nothing on but his pajamas, not even socks.
See, I'm like, hello, officer.
He ran around the entire property yelling like a madman, but didn't find anyone.
Got that Draco for the let it loose.
The next morning, we were able to better see the marks on the basement door lock. It was almost bashed open. Maybe 3 or 4 more good hits would have done it, according to my uncle. He was proud of me for picking up on it. Luckily, I was out of there that same day. My uncle hasn't told us of any incidents since, so I think he's been okay. Not that we talk to him much at all.
Bro, your uncle dead
I'm grateful
now.
I stayed up a little later that night watching that movie, because I may have just stopped a robbery, or possibly much worse.
I had to get your ass murdered. You might stand at the window, probably gonna remember your ass. I don't know. So that one was definitely way better than the last one, and I really hope y'all enjoyed that. So please subscribe to my channel if you was digging that, and I'll keep more content coming. So subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, also like the video, please share on social media platforms, spread the word. I am a new YouTuber, just June, and I really think this channel gonna be dope as shit, y'all. On the road to 100 subscribers. Y'all might not think it's a lot, but it's a lot to me just to get 20 some people that I got now looking at my shit. So I'm out, y'all. Deuces.